Hi, I'm Meredith, and I work for the Cedar Rapids Public Library, and I'm here to give you some tips for staying fit at home. I think we can all name some benefits of engaging in physical activity, even around the house. For older adults, that means it's going to increase balance and flexibility, which in turn decreases pain and decreases the chance of falls. In addition, it contributes to better mental health, having more energy, and sleeping better at night. I think now is the perfect time for all of us to take a look at our days and try and integrate some physical activities into our daily lives at home. Social distancing is keeping us Hi, I'm Meredith. I work for the Cedar Rapids Public Library, and I'm here to give you some tips for staying fit at home. I don't think any of us can argue with the benefits of physical activity. Especially for older adults, this means increasing balance, increasing flexibility, and then hopefully that means a decrease of pain and a decrease of chance of falls. It also contributes to better mental health, having more energy throughout the day, and better sleep at night. I think that right now is perfect timing for looking at our home fitness routines. Social distancing is keeping us close to home, certainly, and by keeping in better shape, that's going to reduce visits to medical offices. And spring is in the air. Not only is the weather finally getting to a place where it's enjoyable to be outside, but a lot of us are outside working in the yard right now, and that all adds up to being more physically fit. Now, certainly I am no medical expert, but I am a librarian and I've done a little bit of research, and I'd like to share with you what some of the experts do have to say. According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, adults need about 150 minutes of aerobic activity a week. You'll notice on the left that some of that activity includes raking, gardening, things you're already doing. And if you break 150 minutes down into even 5 days, that's a half an hour, 5 days a week. A half an hour of something that gets your heart rate beating faster. 2 days out of the week, something that includes a muscle strengthening activity is recommended as well. And that's just something that makes your muscles work harder than usual. When I was looking at resources that specifically had to deal with physical fitness for older adults, there were 4 types of exercise that kept coming up: endurance, strength, balance, and flexibility, which is important to keep in mind when you take into consideration the physical activity guidelines from the Department of Health and Human Services. The first guideline that they cited for older adults was to include multi-component physical activity. So for instance, if you're standing at a chair and you're doing leg lifts as a strength activity, move your hands away from the chair to work on your balance, including different types of exercises in one setting is a multi-component physical activity. Other things to keep in mind: your effort level is relative to your fitness level, which seems to make sense, but don't try and do too much too soon, knowing that you're going to be building your endurance. Also, keep in mind any pre-existing conditions that might affect your fitness. And if 150 minutes is too much a week to start with, just do what you can. Increasing your physical fitness by any amount is going to be a health benefit. You don't have to be up to 150 minutes all at the beginning of your fitness regimen. And so I think that the big message is know yourself and trust yourself and what you're capable of in the moment. But as always, older adults especially should consult with their healthcare provider with questions and concerns before, during, or after a new exercise routine. This video is from the Move Your Way campaign, and if you have 2 minutes to share, I think it's just a great reminder of how to include physical activity into your daily routines. And this guy that's cleaning his house makes me smile every time I see it. So again, I think it's just important to notice that there are things that you're already doing in your week that add up to being physically fit. And here I'm going to pause it so you can see the website if you want more information on the Move Your Way campaign, which is for all ages. But at health.gov, you'll be able to find the Move Your Way campaign and an activity planner, and I'll show you an example of that in an upcoming slide. Some of the things that I noticed just in general from all the different resources that I looked at are, in terms of motivation, you should set yourself up for success. Nobody said this was going to be easy, and I feel like once you establish a routine, it'll get easier. But if you're going to expect to exercise in the morning, do simple things like set your clothes out at night, or plan your breakfast ahead of time, or have your water bottle ready, or put a note of encouragement up for yourself. Just a little reminder that you're making steps in the right direction. You can also find a partner, and that could be someone in your household to go out and do yard work with, a friend to take a socially distanced walk, or somebody that you call when you get up in the morning and maybe they're walking somewhere and you're walking somewhere else, or just somebody to be accountable to. And along those lines, make a pledge to yourself on those notes that you leave around the house, setting attainable goals and motivational words is definitely something that helps. But also committing to somebody else around you, whether it's a phone call to a friend or one of your children, just letting them know that you're starting this, or post something on social media. I think you'll be really surprised at all the support that you get from your social network when you embark on something like this. And if we can't see each other face to face as often, that social media component can be really important in keeping your motivation on track. A couple other things for continuing with your exercise routine is using transitions. So if there is something that you do daily, for instance, you always wash your breakfast dishes and put them in the dishwasher after you eat. When you use that transition from in the dishwasher to your next activity, take a moment to hang on to the counter and do some calf raises. Putting little bits of exercise into your daily routines adds up over the course of a day. And certainly count what you're already doing. I think that video showed some examples of things that you're probably already doing on a daily basis. Give yourself some credit. And if you can talk on the phone or listen to an audiobook while you're doing exercise, it's a little different than listening to music, just because our personal stories from our friends and family, as well as those stories that are in a book, will keep us coming back for more and more. And also, I'll show you 2 examples of some national campaigns that have some different kinds of ways to track your fitness goals and activities. One of that is Go for Life, and it's from the National Institute on Aging at the National Institute for Health, and it is a comprehensive, entirely free online program that focuses on fitness for older adults, which, as you can see here, the 3 main components have to do with safety, motivation, and exercise. That banner at the top has lots of great resources to use. Specifically, I found the workout videos to be really helpful. But it also helps because you can sign up for motivation and tips that come right to your inbox. You can stay tuned to social media to see different ideas and activities. And if we go back to what the website looks like, where it says stay on track on the right, there are different ways that you can track your fitness and be connected to other people and resources, which I think is very important. I also wanted to mention Move Your Way, which has an online activity planner. So if you prefer to enter information online and have something come back out at you that way, Move Your Way might be more appropriate. They're printables for making schedules and keeping track of your activity for both resources as well. The National Institute on Aging has a really great YouTube channel. The video that you can see below here, the 4 lower body strength exercises for older adults, those are the videos that are used in the Go Fit for Life campaign, but you can find individual ones right here. I included what their banner looks like and what their YouTube handle, the National Institute on Aging, looks like, so you could subscribe to that and get updates for new videos when they come up as well. Now, if you'd rather take your support and your fitness tracking in the palm of your hand, I did find several different online resources that listed some of the highest rated apps for tracking older adult fitness and staying on track. One of those mentioned was the 7-Minute Chi for meditation and movement, so an app that helps you move through Tai Chi daily. All of these apps are free and available in both an Android and Apple format, by the way. The calorie counter for MyFitnessPal includes a diet component, but it also helps track physical activity very easily. Johnson & Johnson has a 7-minute-a-day workout app, and all the exercises you can modify if the intensity is too much at first. And for the walkers, there's Walk with Map My Walk, which helps you track your daily walking in terms of time and distance and helps you set goals if that's something that you want to work on as well. Additionally, the library is there to help. If you can stream with Hoopla, there are lots of different kinds of exercise videos and fitness videos, including mindfulness and meditation. But I found these in particular, which I thought were very interesting, specifically yoga for arthritis. And who knew we had so many Sweat into the Oldies videos? It's kind of exciting. And if you can stream from Canopy, we have several of the great courses available that have to do with health and fitness, including the Mayo Clinic diet and the series titled Body Composition that has to do with diet and exercise. And those have either 12 or 24 episodes in each series, respectfully. And there are also videos like this, Daily Exercise for Parkinson's, that are freestanding from a series that you could also use to add more fitness to your days. I hope you found some little bit of information that's helpful. I hope that you found some motivation in knowing that you're already doing things around the house that are keeping you physically fit. And maybe there's one or two things that could easily be integrated into your daily routine to help increase your physical fitness, your well-being, and your sense of being overall. As usual, from everybody at the Cedar Rapids Public Library, thanks for watching.